and welcome back to Pokemon Rejuvenation. So on the last part, we had a lot of story, and then we had a big party. And we finally battled Amber, got our 8th gym badge, and actually you can talk to her after the battle, and there's a couple of really neat dialogue options. Such as this one. So, now that you've got your badge, does that mean you're going to leave Terrajuma? You can say yes or no. I see. You better come back one day. And you can actually talk to her again, just for the other dialogue option as well. That's pretty neat. Can't say that I'll miss you that much, but never mind. So that's neat. Just a little bit of a warning, but there's going to be a lot of story in this episode. Idiots. As if I'd just let you die without finishing your duty. I find it extra detestable that you let yourself get to this point, Nim. Have you absolutely no control over your form? What? Where am I? Turn around. What the hell are you doing? Why did you just cut off my hair? Listen carefully, because I'm only going to go through this once. What's your name? My name? It's Nim. Yes, I believe it did go something like that. You're going to forget about that name from now on. Your name is no longer Nim. Your name needs to reflect who you truly are now. Forsaken. Alone. Lorna, I think that's a good name for someone like you. The Forsaken Girl. The girl who is alone. And rightfully so. You've caused so much trouble due to your blatant incompetence. You don't deserve the right to live by the name you gave yourself. Because Nim died on top of Valor Mountain. Nim will stay dead. Now this is what I want you to do. Do you understand, Laura? I understand. I'm glad to hear that. Now get out of my sight. My name is Lorna, the girl who is alone. And that finally puts us on Chapter 9. Only 5 more to go. If we move to leave the hotel resort, Amber will stop us. Hey! You're leaving already? Are you in such a rush? That's okay. I have a better idea. How about you and I have our own party at my house? Hell yeah, screw this lame party. We'll have our own. Don't you dare not show up either. You may be stronger than me, but I will find you. I'll be in my room. Do you remember where that is? Yeah. Good. It wouldn't have been pretty if you forgot. But instead of that, there's actually something we can check up on now. Or a couple of things that we can check up on now, actually. So I think I'll start by going to Kokori Village. So I made a mistake. See, normally if you take out the Rift Gyarados the second time when you run into Agent C, otherwise known as Crawli, then around this time, usually around the time you beat Amber, Crawli will be just chilling out here in front of this area right here, and if you talk to him, he'll offer you a Bugium-Z. Can't use it, but he'll give it to you. Unfortunately, I just completely forgot about that. It's very easy to forget, so that's not gonna happen. But that's not the only thing that we came back here to do. So there is one more thing, but we're going to have to leave the village for that. Over here in the Terrajuma jungle, if you remember, we repaired this bridge ages ago through a help quest, and if you entered this area, you would find a Rowlet. Well, if you didn't take that Rowlet, now is the time to take it, because now it has grown into a fully evolved Decidueye. And it's just chilling here, basically. It's been waiting forever, so you might as well grab it now. And that's pretty much all we have to do right now. So I guess we have to head off to Amber's room now. I'm sure everybody remembers how to get here. It's on the second floor, and it's all the way to the left. And here we'll find Amber. Hey, I see. Welcome to the party that is my room. Now that the party is over, it's Amber and Icy hanging out time, right? But that whole Team Zen business is over, right? They're not coming back, right? You know what? They probably all died. Good! They deserved it for what they did to me. Now that they're all dead, I can kindly enjoy my time here at the resort. Now that we're alone, we can both enjoy some nice quality television. Let's see what's on TV today. Hello everyone, it's your trusted and beautiful Gyarados news host, Volta. Today we are investigating this weird green phenomenon that's happening in West Gyarados. Local citizens are reporting that this green fog phenomenon emits an incredibly putrid smell. A smell capable of knocking out any poor victims exposed to it. As of now, West Gyarados City is going to be under lockdown until further notice. East Gyarados City will now be under close watch to make sure the safety of citizens is secured. This has been Volta, your beautiful and loved host of Gyarados News. Yawn. So bored. You mean people are being attacked by fog now? Will any damn thing make the news? Poison apple. Holy shit, this is riveting! That's it, we're over this. I want to show you something cool. I don't remember inviting you here. Hey, have you two seen Melia? What? Who cares about her? Icy and I are hanging out right now. Amber, this is important. Just leave. Okay, now that she's gone, we can finally have some fun around here. Meet me in the back. Like I said, I have something cool to show ya. And trust me, she kinda does. You saw my Pokemon when we battled, right? Super awesome and strong and stuff, right? What if I told you that these Pokeballs contain even stronger Pokemon? These are Mom's Pokemon, but she lets me use them whenever I want. There was one Pokemon in particular that I wanted to show you. Wait a minute, it's gone! There's supposed to be 6 Pokemon in this machine, but there's only 5. Did my mom take one of them? Seriously, you guys, I need you two to help me out here. You are so annoying. Listen, all I need... No, you listen. You get to hang out with Icy often, and I don't get to have fun with anyone because the only people who come here are trainers who are only interested in my badge. And old people who come here to shrivel up and spend their retirement fund. So would you just let me have this moment? I wouldn't act like one if there were less persistent pests like you. And no, before you ask me again, I will not help you with whatever it is you need help with. Leave. God damn it. Fine. I'll help you look for this girl you care so much about for whatever reason. I'll make my way to Crystalline and see if anyone's seen her. Does that make you happy? Yeah, it does. Thanks. I see. How about you and I go see Augustus at the battleship? Maybe he might have seen Melia or something. The ship is still docked on the shore, right? Do you want to walk with me there, or do you have somewhere else to go? You know what? Let's go together. Cool, let's go. And so we'll arrive here at the Zen battleship. Up and over this way is Augustus, who's somehow back on the ship again after the party. It's pretty fast. So you haven't seen her then? I haven't, lass. Last I saw her was when she was on the beach gazing at the ocean. Great. Well, if you do see her, tell her I'm looking for her, okay? Aye, will do. Oh dear, it seems to be my phone. Well, aren't you going to answer it? Well, the thing is, I really do enjoy this ringtone, and no one has called me in a long time. Answer it. Alright, alright. Don't get all troubled now. Hello. Ah, yes, how are you doing? I see in Venom. Yes, they're right here. Alright, then. Can you two hear me? I see, Venom. Hello. We can hear you loud and clear. Good, so I called Crawli a bit ago and he said he saw Melia walk towards Route 5. Why would she go to Route 5 of all places? Only thing that's on Route 5 is Valor Mountain. Valor Mountain. What's in Valor Mountain? Well, there's a few ways you could answer this. Doesn't really affect much. I'm just going to pick this for foreshadowing purposes. Are you playing games with me? This isn't funny. I thought it was pretty funny. Ugh, whatever. Wait. Wasn't there a giant door right before the entrance to the summit? Yeah, there was. You don't think... If it's your only lead, I'd say it's worth a shot. I guess we'll head there then. Well, fine. Going to Crystalline by myself was more tiring than I thought. So I'm going to pass out and see you two on the other side. Over and out. And that's all she wrote. Seems like you two better head over there fast. Right. I see. Do you want to go with me to Valor Mountain, or is there something you need to do first? Nope. Let's head on over. And the nice thing about this fast travel option is that she takes us halfway through it. If you don't take this option, then you're going to have to go all the way through Valor Mountain. Did you hear that noise? It sounded like something opened. The only thing in this room that was locked was that huge door. Man, I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, she actually did it. She opened this door. The mark on this giant door was blacked out before, but now it's brimming with color. How'd she do it though? Obviously she knew how to do it. By the way, do you feel that? Feels like a cool breeze. Let's go see what's behind this thing already. Well, if you insist. What is this place? There's a forest in the middle of a mountain. Well, I did tell you there was a forest here. A mountain! This world is so weird. How is all of this possible? Wait, didn't you say there was a forest in Valor Mountain? How did you know that? I shouldn't get distracted. We should follow Melia before she gets too far. We should follow Melia, but we're not. Not yet, anyways. There's a couple things we can grab over here. So if we move to the right side, we'll find a couple of rock climb rocks. And these rock climb rocks will lead us to a Zygarde Cell and the TM for Aerial Ace. There's also these headbuttable trees, and these trees are actually pretty interesting. Basically, there's nothing too terribly new inside of these trees if you headbutt them. However, one of these trees is a high tree and one of them is a low tree, which means they have different sets of encounters, basically. So that's something to keep in mind. Anyways, if we move our way up over here, we'll find another Zygarde Cell. And then if we move all the way over here... Hey, where do you think you're going? What? What do you two think you're doing here? I asked you a question first. How'd you know how to open that door? What are you doing all the way up here by yourself? I'm just doing what I always planned to do. After I was done here, I said I would return from where I came from. Without telling anyone? That's really mean of you. I thought you were too busy partying after everything we've been through. Talk about mean? My dad and my friend died and all you can think about is throwing a party? It's fine though. I know you don't mean anything by it, but I'm just going to leave. You don't have to say anything else. I know enough. I'm sorry. I know I'm not always the most sensitive person, or the smartest, or as forceful, but I always do stuff in a fun spirit, not because I want to be bad or something. But if you need someone better, I can change. I'll be more sensitive, I'll... Binam. I'll get a job, yeah! Binam, you already have a job. Being a gym leader and all that? Oh, yeah. But asking to change who you are is unfair of me. I appreciate it if you're there for me. You and I see both. As long as we're there for each other. It's okay. As long as we're there for each other, it's going to be okay. Hell yeah! Group hug! Are you still going to go? I have to, unfortunately. But I don't have to go alone. You guys might want to brace yourselves or something. Doing this for the first time can be super disorientating. Binam, please get up. There's no need to exaggerate all the time. Man, that felt awful. Feels like my insides are about to explode. Oh god. I'm not going to sit here all day and wait for you. Fine. Jeez. Anyway, what was all of that? This isn't the forest we were in before. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's actually get out of here first. You heard the lady. And I guess we did. What? Is this all in Valor Mountain? Nah, we're out of that old stuffy mountain now. Welcome to Giran City. This is what Giran City used to be before the calamity. Giran City before the calamity? Melia, you don't mean that we're about half a century in the past? Yeah, something like that. Half a century? How are you just saying that so casually? This can't be possible. This stuff only happens in movies and stuff. There's no way this is actually real. There was an entire forest hidden inside an enormous mountain. I think anything is possible. Don't you think? I mean, I guess. This was the place I was taken to after Team Zen cornered me in Amethyst Cave. And this is where I spent the last 3 years of my life. Hold up. 3 years? I knew you looked a little older, but 3 years? But we shouldn't talk about this out in the open. But I want to know how all of this could be behind those locked doors. It's like straight out of science fiction. So cool. They're not cool. They're prisons. They're created by the Garufa tribe. Their sole purpose is to imprison... excuse me, but... Sorry for interrupting you, but your purple hair is really rad. Where'd you get the dye for it? Looks like it's practically natural. Oh, she bought it online. Yeah, online. Online? Melia, what are you... Sorry, VNM, but that purple hair has got to go. It's attracting too much attention to us. Hold up. This hair isn't going anywhere. Come on, it'll be fine. Just follow me. Wait! We'll be heading north to Amberette Town. Feel free to explore the area though, Icy. I have a feeling this is going to take a while. Wait, Melia, are you serious? So, welcome to Past Giran, pretty much. Anyways, if you want to go back, you can. You can just go back here and activate the crystal, and you'll be back here at the Forest of Time. And if you activate the crystal again, we'll be back here at the Hidden Grove, or really just Past Giran. So that's actually pretty neat. Also really like the design style, the choices here. It looks like a GBA game basically, and that's pretty neat as well. It's literally in the past. There's only a few things we can do here. There's a couple ways we can leave the town, but... well, there's this guy right here. He saw footprints of Pokemon and he has to analyze them. There's a good chance that it'll turn out to be his own footprints, but I guess we just have to deal with that. There is some free items that we can grab here, so if we come up to the first floor here, there's this kid that's studying for his Pokemon exam. If we tell him that the fire type beats the grass type, he will give us a Leaf Stone. So that's pretty nice. And I guess I'll let my repel run out. If we enter this house, this is actually the Pokemon school, and after watching the teacher run around, he'll tell us that students who don't study get a taste of his Quick Claw. And he'll give us one. So again, that's pretty nice. That opens up room for a lot of Quick Claw shenanigans, but I probably won't be using them too much. And if we finally make our way all the way over here, we can snag a revive from this person's house, and they probably won't be needing it at all. Anyways, next up is Route 3, and there's a couple trainers here, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of them off screen. The trainers are clear, and there's nothing really special here. There really isn't. There's a couple hidden items like this, but they're just not that important. But anyways, the only other thing of note here would be this full heal, and that's pretty much it. So this is Amberette Town, and it's pretty much a dead end. Right here we have Spacia and Tiampia's lodge, which is locked. Right here we have Cannon's house. Kind of weird that he gets his own house, but sure, why not? And why is that weird? Well, we'll talk about that later on. But for now, why don't we go up to the first floor of his house and read his diary? Because that's what you do to people you've never met before. It's Cannon's diary. Want to be a nosy individual and see what he's got? Yes. Day 1. Dear diary, I think. I've never written something like this before. Diaries are cool, I guess. I can't believe I got out of that situation alive. It almost seems impossible. The sky was dark, the ground shook, torrential rain, lightning, darkness. My own family slipped past me so quickly, I don't know what to do with myself. Day 2. Dear Diary, my name is Cannon. I am from... well, that doesn't matter. I was saved from immediate death. The only Pokemon I own would be a Bagon. A gift from my mother. I am scared and unsure of everything that's happened. Spacia and Tiampia said that I was important. Why am I important? Why save me? At least I made 2 friends today. Their names are Crescent and Melia. Crescent is nice, but she rarely speaks. Melia, on the other hand, she's so perfect. Her loving, angelic voice, her beautiful blonde hair. She's been so kind to me. I don't know what this feeling is, but I want to protect her. I can feel her sadness, and she can feel mine. Day 6. Dear Diary, it's Cannon again. Today was a conflicting day. I was told that we were going to train to protect the future of this world. Can I be responsible for such a task? I'm just a kid. We're supposed to protect the world. Then we must have a lot of work to do, huh? I'm going to train to become powerful. I will take down any obstacle. I'll do it for Crescent and Melia. Day 46. Dear Diary, it's Cannon again. It's been over a month since I've written in this diary, but I am angry. We're supposed to be training to protect this world. Let me reiterate. Protect the world. But you know what these people have me doing? Chores, work, and the occasional Pokemon battle. How are we supposed to get strong this way? We don't need to do chores. We need to become stronger. I was stronger on that day. My family wouldn't have. Ugh. This is all just a huge joke. Crescent is barely around anymore, so all I have to talk to is Melia. Which is amazing, by the way. But 2 people can't do jack diddly. Day 55. Dear Diary, it's Cannon again. I've told Melia how I felt about her situation. She agreed for the most part. We confronted Irvin, and he gave us the saddest look. Then he gave us an oddly creepy smile and said, "Get back to work, you 2. Get back to work? To work? Sweeping isn't the kind of work that'll save this world. Melia seemed slightly frustrated, so she left, and I haven't seen her in a few days. Hope she's alright. Day 75. Dear Diary, it's Cannon again. I haven't seen Melia around in weeks. Had to ask Irvin about it. Apparently he sent Melia on a mission in the future. Some place called Amethyst Cave. All this time, this has been going on, and no one told me? I thought I was part of the team, but I'm not sure. Fine, if that's how he feels, I'll be taking a trip myself. I won't tell him a damn thing either. See how he likes it. Day 79. Dear Diary, it's canon again. It's been 4 days since I've left. I found someone who's changed my life. I don't really know how to describe her. I'm not sure she's entirely human, but she was wearing a full set of armor. She asked me why I was out by myself, and before I could tell her, she told me. She said I was destined for great things and said that we should talk more later. In the meantime, she gave me this book about the Garufa and told me to study it, which I have been. She also said I should change my appearance to something more fitting of my destiny. She did some magic spell and then my hair and clothes changed. It looked totally different. My hair is white, and now I have some cool robes. Irvin barely recognized me. He looked really worried, but who cares? I can't wait to see what she has in store for me, the lady in red. This'll be my last entry. So that's neat. I mean, that's pretty much what you do when you arrive to a new town, right? You go into someone's house uninvited and read their diary. Anyways, we could go into this lab right here, which is Irvin's lab, or we could go into his house and see who he is. Oh, hello. Welcome to... Hi, Irvin. You don't have to pretend. They're from no man's land. Hey! Oh, I see. Well, welcome to the past, I guess. Introductions will come later. We have business right now. Melia, please. Shush you. Well, alright then. And who might you be? Oh, never mind. We'll get acquainted officially in a moment. Shall we wait until then? Or instead we can go up here. This is your room? Yep, it's not much, but it's what I called home for a while. What's with all the books? I went through a lot. Let's just say that. Oh. But I'm not trying to be a downer. Let's just forget about that. So, why are you putting your clothes in boxes? These aren't my clothes. Irvin had these before I got here. Why would an old man like that have boxes filled with clothes in them? You're curious today. Not that I'm too surprised, but it's kinda cute. Stop making fun of me. Anyway, I have the perfect set of clothes for you. Why do I gotta change? I like my current look. Don't worry, I'll change too. So reassuring. Oh, that's right. I see. If you want to change your look too, you can. Irvin has boxes upon boxes of different clothes. He practically threw all of them on me when I first got here. For some reason, he really wanted to get rid of them all. Anyway, we'll be back in a sec. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? And like she said, we can change our clothes, or we can go up here and read someone else's diary. It's Melia's diary. Would you like to read it? Well, we snooped in her old room. Let's snoop in her new room. Day 1. Dear Diary, diaries are stupid. I hate them, and I'm only writing this because I'm required to do so. These past few days have been absolute hell. My life has changed in the span of a couple hours. Everything and everyone I once knew no longer matter. At least that's what Spacey told me. She's a bitch. I hate her. She probably doesn't even care about me. Only what I have to offer this program. Just let me die. Day 2. Dear Diary, it's my second day here, and I've never felt so alone. Feels like I'm in a prison with no bars. I can leave this house, this town, but I can't leave this time. Crescent visited me today and handed me a box filled with clothes. They were oddly pretty fashionable. I tried to pick the scariest looking one so that no one would bother me. I don't think that worked though. Crescent seemed impressed by my clothing choice. She said that we were made for each other. If you ask me, she just looks like Mrs. Edgequing. Whatever. Day 5. It's a city just south of this small town. There was something oddly nostalgic about this place. I quite enjoyed my time. That was until this old fart brought me to this restaurant and forced me to get a job there. Like, hello? Did I say I wanted a job? I've only been here a few days. Give me a few to get adjusted, Jesus Christ. I yelled at him when I got home that night, and holy hell, I was furious. He just turned to me and said, "We need money." Well, join the fucking club of people who need things. Over and out. Day 15. Dear Diary, it's been a clean 2 weeks since I've been here, and I rarely leave my room. My old Pokemon were confiscated, but they allowed me to keep Togepi. I love Togepi so much. My last friend. I don't know where they took the others, but I miss them dearly. I wonder how Rin, Venam, and Icy are doing. I don't think I'll ever see them again, and I just don't know. Day 16. They rescued this boy named Cannon. He has dark brown hair and puppy dog eyes. He practically looked like a deer in headlights. He had no idea what was going on. Can you really blame him though? He was probably snatched right before he met his end. I guess I should get to know him. I hope Crescent wishes to be his friend as well. Then we can be a trio or something. I've always wanted to be in a group of friends. We're all here for each other, right? Day unknown. Hey, it's been quite a long time since I've written in this diary. I haven't even said Dear Diary or anything. It's been about over a year now or something. I wasn't going to write in this thing, but Cannon told me something that caught me off guard. You look nothing like you did a year ago. A year ago. A year ago is when my life changed. My hair is much longer, my Pokemon are much stronger. Who am I? Am I still Melia? Am I someone else? If I appeared before everyone back in my own time, would they recognize me? This will probably be my last entry, because I'm not Melia anymore. And this diary is issued for Melia. Day unknown 2. It seems all my training has prepared me for this day, a day in which I plant the seed of my revenge on Team Zen. Crescent told me that Icy is in trouble and will most likely perish if I don't intervene. If that didn't get me moving, it was the second objective. To find out the truth behind Team Zen. Whatever that truth is, it's hidden at a place called Black Steeple Castle. If I can find out Team Zen's true motive and save Icy's life, I'll be so happy. Besides, I owe Icy for saving me back at Goldenwood Forest 3 years ago. I swear to you, Icy, no matter what, I will save you. Just wait for the woman called Emma, and we'll leave together. Alright, I think we've snooped enough. Let's change our clothes. Icy, could you come over here? I need you to see this. So, yeah, it really does change your clothes. If you look at your trainer card, even your trainer profile has changed. Although if you want, you could always just change back. I think I'm actually gonna keep the hat. Hey, you look great! You can definitely rock any look you want. So, how do you like this more simple look? I originally grew my hair out because I didn't have any motivation to cut it. So it got a little out of control, but I decided it was time for change. I'm curious too, and I'm the one being shown off. Whenever you're ready. 1, 2, 3, and... Well, how do I look? You look fine, of course. There was nothing to sweat, see? You look more responsible while keeping that rugged look you had before. Responsible? I changed clothes, not personalities. That's true, but why not learn to be responsible anyway? You can't act like a child forever, VNM. That's pretty debatable. Okay, now that that's settled, let's head back downstairs. I'm sure Irvin would like to get to know you guys. Don't worry, he's nice. Oh, and if you want to change back into your old clothes, they will always be in that box. I doubt that Irvin will give them away. So yeah, at this point you could change back, and nothing should really happen. But I'm sure that it'd be better if we just came over here and talked to everyone. Okie dokie, time for the introductions. Icy, VNM, this is Irvin. Irvin, this is Icy and VNM. Pleased to meet you. Hey. Where shall we begin? Is there anything you would like to know? I'm kind of confused with this whole situation. Why are you all here? I'm sure you're aware of the calamity that befell Avium, which we will be referring to as Storm 9. Yes, Storm 9. This town was founded by Spacia and Tiempia, two people who are aware of Storm 9's happenings and consequences. They are aware of the great catastrophe that happened in Avium around this time period. They believe that history is destined to repeat, so they are trying all they can to stop Storm 9 from happening again. Again? Storm 9 is going to occur twice? I assume in the present time? That is their belief, yes. In order to prevent this, Spacia and Tiempia have gathered people affected from the storm and brought them here. During their time here, they trained to become stronger in order to defeat any threat. The cycle shall continue until Storm 9 happens in this time. Once the event begins, we shall return to the future and use our combined strength to stop this storm from ever happening again. We've given ourselves the name Storm Chasers. Fitting, right? I don't really get how becoming strong will help stop a natural disaster from happening. That's the thing. We're sure people are trying to recreate what happened. Our biggest suspect is Team Zen, which is why we're creating our own team to counter theirs. So you were recruited too then? Yeah, I was. It happened, but I couldn't stop running. That's when I met them. No, a dead end. I thought that maybe there would be something. Come on, Melia. Gotta think. What can I do right now? No, it's useless. I'm out of time. Out of time? No, I think you have all the time in the world. Who said that? Reveal yourself. Where did this fog come from? No, this isn't fog, it's something different. What's going on? Who's there? Show yourself. Ease your spirits, Melia, for there is no need for worry. There's no need to rush either. We have all the time in the world. The beautiful woman with the pink hair is I, Spacia. And we are here to assist you, Melia. You're here to assist me? If you're truly here to assist me, then take me away from this wretched place. There are people after me, and they'll be here very soon. Did you not hear me before, child? We have all the time in the world. At least for now, anyway. This fog is a symbol of our power to stop and manipulate time. Yes, and as long as the fog is visible, time has stopped completely. We're frozen in time? Correct. I'd like you to take me back to Gyarados City. I want to go back to my friends there. I'm afraid we cannot do that at the moment. Why can't you do something as simple as that, but you're able to stop time? I don't want to be here anymore. I'm tired of being tugged and pulled in every direction. We have other intentions for you, Melia. I get it. You just want to use me. Well, grab a ticket and wait in line, because it seems that it's all I'm good for, apparently. Everyone is just trying to use me. Team Zen, Jinner, you two. They're all the same. While it is true that we need you, we aren't using you in a malicious way. In fact, we're here to give you a choice. If you come with us, we'll make you stronger. You'll never have to run away. You can always turn around and fight for your own destiny. You'll be able to get back at Team Zen for everything they've done to you. If I go with you two, what will happen to my friends? They've had to have figured out that I'm here already. Once they arrive, they'll have to deal with Team Zen. Yes, they will have indeed inherited the problems you have left behind. But this path is crucial for them to gain strength for when they're needed most. You will see them again eventually. It is destined. The storm is coming, Melia, despite what we've said before. We don't have an eternity to deal with it. If you refuse to come with us, we cannot predict what will happen to you. All we need is an answer. You two really need my help? I mean, I'm no one special. On the contrary, this mission is impossible without you. So does that mean you'll accompany us? It doesn't seem like I have a choice, even though you laid one out for me, so I guess I'll go with you all for now. And though we've only just met, I feel like I can trust you. If you're going to do this, you should probably do it the correct way. Crescent, what are you doing here? You were supposed to stay in Amberette Town with Irvin. Right, but I'd feel much better if I reviewed this process rather than sitting back. We did not ask for your assistance, nor do we need it. You're right, you didn't ask. That was certainly your first mistake. Your bag, please? Huh? My bag? Sure, here it is. Thank you. What are you doing? It'll all be clear. Just let me do my work. If Melia just disappears, they'll assume she got away. If that's the case, they'll keep looking for her, terrorizing any town they come across. Let's wipe that possibility away, shall we? Is that blood? Where on earth did you get blood? Poor Eradicate. Didn't even see it coming. And for the coup de grace, this Galvantula will be a little scapegoat for tonight's performance. I released its babies around the cave moments ago, so this place will be swarming in these. Crescent, this is smart. I'm done with what I needed to do, so let's get going. Yes, let's go then. Come along now, Melia. Well, aren't you coming with us? Yeah. Your name is Melia, right? Yeah, that's my name. Oh, Melia, I can tell that we're going to be very close. Very, very close. All of that happened to you in Amethyst Cave? I never would have imagined it. I'm sorry. Yep, and unfortunately, Crescent went rogue a few weeks after that point. It's scary because Crescent was one of the strongest trainers we've ever come across. So strong that Spacia and Tiempia were getting a little worried. I don't care how strong she is. I'm not scared of her. I'm not scared of her either, but it's good to be careful. That's a fair point, I guess. What about Spacia and Tiempia? Can I meet them now? I'm afraid that's not possible at the moment. They can only appear when both space and time link up together. Okay... And that's when? During an eclipse. I see. They can still watch over us, and they can use very small bits of their power, but they cannot gain a physical form. One last question. Were you here in this time forever, or did you visit the present? A couple of times, most of them dealing with Amethyst Cave. What brought you there? We were looking for something called the Soul Stone. What is it, Icy? That's... the Soul Stone! Where did you get that? Looks like an ordinary stone to me. What's so special about this lump of rock? The Soul Stone has the power to hold the souls of people who have passed. But it looks empty right now. Empty? I don't see how that would be possible. Considering what we've been through, and all the people that were lost in the present time, I would have thought some souls would have found their way into the stone. Perhaps there were no souls to be absorbed. What are the chances of 3 people consecutively not having a soul? Slim to none. Well, okay. That's enough talking for now. I'm going to meet the rest. The rest? Yeah, the other recruits. There's only one other recruit present right now. The others have gone on their own to train. Alright, well, then where's the one? Cannon? Well, he's at my lab. But he's sort of a strange child. Try not to be too intimidating. Maximum intimidation. Got it. It's been a while since I've spoken to Cannon. Maybe I should visit him. Actually, I need you to do something else. As you can probably tell, owning an entire town is quite expensive. I'll need you to take a job at the restaurant in Zygarde City again for just a little while. What? I just got back! I suppose there's nothing to be done. I was hoping I'd never have to serve another table ever again. Time? Yeah, time stops for no one. I'll be back later. See ya, Irvin. Icy. Feel free to relax, Icy. You can meet up with us at the lab when you're ready. And since we already snooped in everybody's diaries earlier, I'd say we're ready now. So, what's with the getup? Huh? Kinda look like a mage in that outfit is all. I think it's pretty cool, actually. Thanks, I guess. My name is Cannon. I'm Venom, and this is Icy. We're friends of Melia. Melia? Is she back? Quite enthusiastic about Melia, huh? I guess you can say she's back. Where is she? She was here a second ago, but... She's working at her old job to gain some money for the town. Sir, do you mind if I take a small break to go see Melia? As you wish, but don't take too long. There's much work to be done. Okay, thanks, sir. I'll be right back. Pushy. Melia and Cannon are pretty close. Both of them were in a state of panic when they were rescued. That being the case, they warmed up and related to each other almost instantly. Is that right? Yes, although he is quite distant from any of the other members in this organization. I don't know what goes on in his head. It's quite a problem. You better not try anything weird. Anyway, I'm heading to Zygarde City. See what's going on. Bother Melia. The usual. Alright. Just a warning. Be careful around the wild Pokémon. They've been quite aggressive lately, and no one knows why. I fear they sense disaster. I'm not scared of scrubs. I guess that means we better head off there too. So it's time to head to Zygarde City and go bother Melia and Cannon and Venom. Way back here in Zygarde City, if we make our way down here, we'll find the place that Melia is working at. Thanks, son. Appreciate it. Oh, you're that girl from Irvin's lab. Huh? Oh, hey. What's up? Okay, that was an awkward sup. What are you doing here? watching Melia? Why are you watching Melia? Because she's so cool. That's why. Melia is pretty nice, but she's not as cool as you think, kid. She's a dork. Shut your mouth. You don't know anything. Well, damn. Sorry, kid. I was just kidding around. Let me ask you the same question as earlier. What are you doing here? You weren't chosen by Spacian and Tiempia. No, kid, I wasn't. So what? That means you shouldn't be here. You don't know anything about suffering. Nah, I don't, but you will if you don't watch your mouth. You don't scare me. I've seen real fear. You aren't anything. Alright, you wanna go? Send out your Pokémon and we'll see which one of us is all bark, no bite. Huh? Salamence. Not bad, kid. I suppose I'd have to use this at some point. So why not now? Charizard, come out! Alright, Charizard. Whoa there! It's alright! Calm down, Charizard! You can't even control your own Pokémon? What a joke. Well, technically this isn't my Pokémon, but... What in the world is going on here? Cannon is being a total... Is that Amber's Charizard? No! Okay, well maybe I borrowed a spare Pokemon the league gave her, but... Control that thing! I can't. It keeps dodging the return signal. Salamence, use Outrage. Thanks. Sorry, VNM, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Yeah, stop causing problems. The same goes for you, Cannon. I can't have you instigating fights. What? But Melia... I see, you can stay. Who cares? I don't need this. Excuse me. Sorry. I'll be on my way then. VNM, I don't understand how you can't go 3 minutes without starting problems. Please don't be mad at Cannon. He's just easily provoked. Cannon has been through quite a bit, so he's a little touchy. Well, I have to get back to work now. Keep VNM out of trouble, okay? Afraid so. So if we leave here, there's Cannon. I screwed up. I need to find a way to make Melia forgive me. Oh, sorry. Just thinking to myself. And, I see. Sorry for causing chaos like that. Shouldn't have let it get that bad. I'm just dumb sometimes. And then over here is VNM. Who the hell does that kid think he is? He's lucky Melia was there, or I would have given him a jab straight to the gut. I'm sure Charizard would have cooperated if it knew who I was or something. Anyways, this place ain't nothing special. You got your typical Pokemon Center, with your typical Pokemon. The only thing interesting in this place is that gym, and it's abandoned. Someone please help. Whoa, did you hear that? Someone is in trouble. They seem to be in that direction. Could you come back this way later? I saw footprints of Pokemon and I have to analyze them. Get out of my way. So that's that, isn't it? With all of that said and done, thank you all for watching. I think this is a wonderful place to stop right now. Not much really happened in this part besides story, and I figured that anyone who's actually watching for bits and pieces of the actual walkthrough can just skip right on through here, which was kind of the purpose of me shoving all the story bits in one episode. But besides that, again, thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next one. Hopefully there is a lot more action to come. So, thanks for watching again, and peace.